because he was like, well, they're hating all this shit. And she was like, respectfully, you could have been covering this 3 years ago. And he said,
wow. All right, we gotta go. You guys.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel for another episode of Jonesing for the Dub. You see us, we're in a new little space. I hope y'all like it because I love it, period. So girl, in this week and a half, 2 weeks that we were gone, a lot has gone down. We know y'all missed us, but we didn't ask y'all to act out, new fans. However, there's a lot to get into regarding that, so sis, let's get right into it. First, I just want to talk about where are we the W, okay? The regular season has started. Soon we're going to have an Olympic break, all these different things, the Commissioner's Cup. Girl, let's just take a breath and say, what's going on right now? Well, let me tell you a couple of things, okay? First of all, the rookies are tired. And girls, so are we sick and tired. Because speaking of the rookies, new fans, I'm talking about Stephen A., a little bit of Shannon, a little bit of Pat, you know what I'm talking about? Charles Barkley. We are sick and tired. Not tired, sick and tired. Okay? Y'all have made this game not very fun. What happened to basketball? What happened to basketball conversations? So we sick and tired. I've been arguing with people for 2 weeks on social media. Me, Rebecca Loga, El Duncan, Andrea Carter, Chanae, all of us sick and tired. And I gotta give it to them because they have way more years in the news game than me, but I've also been a fan, played basketball for a long time in my life as well, who have been watching this game. And y'all, we have lost the plot. First of all, this is basketball at a professional level. Remember, the WNBA is professional women's league. So these narratives that Caitlyn is being hated by the vets, she's being bullied, the game is too rough. Y'all ain't tired yet? Because hell, I'm tired. Sick. Absolutely disgusted. None of these things are true. This is a professional league, like I said. Caitlyn, especially, but all the rookies have a learning curve. There's a difference between the college women's game and the WNBA. In college, you might be the best of these different players. In the WNBA, every single player was the best college player on their team. These are grown women in their late 20s, early 30s, even some in their 40s. Grown muscles, grown heights, grown play. So they're not just gonna let you push them around and deal with it. They're also not gonna show up and just because of someone like Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese, because she also has this effect, Cameron Brink, any of them, none of these rookies get an easy pass into the WNBA. And what y'all don't understand is, while y'all think it's some target at Caitlyn, this has been going on for years. Candace Parker got into a brawl with the Detroit Shock her first season, her rookie season. But y'all are making it with this poor white woman. That is not real. The vets have told y'all they don't hate her. Her teammates have told y'all they don't hate her. Anybody else around the league, they're just showing up and playing because they want to compete and win. And y'all are calling them petty, Charles. Y'all are calling them a bitch, Pat. Would you owe Caitlyn an apology? Because who are you talking about? Not once have I called her that. Not any of us have called her that. You need to watch your mouth. Y'all calling them, first it was lower the rims, it's too soft. Now it's too physical? What's not clicking? George Bush, some of the kids needed to be left behind because we are losing the plot. Let's just lay it out on the table. This is the WNBA in their business. Longtime fans like me, media outlets who have been here. However, these are the new fans who are coming into the game. See this? A path to get there. Research, watching the game, not just 5-second clips on Twitter, knowing who the players are, knowing the physicality, WNBA's business. But y'all over here trying to jump shot your opinions into our business, thinking like you know everything, and then get pissed off calling us racist, haters, petty women for telling you the facts. The WNBA is physical. It's not going to be easy for the rookies because their schedule is 10 times faster than the college schedule. 3 months ago, they were playing in March Madness, and now they're deep into their regular season. They didn't get any rest. They have to adjust to a brand new physicality of the game. And when we told y'all that, y'all called us haters. And yet you think that you can continuously bring these narratives that do not exist. Shut the hell up. Respectfully and disrespectfully. Honestly. If you do not know what you are talking about, what is the point of opening your mouth? When I don't know, I do research. Matter of fact, we did some for you. So, what we're showing to you right now is some research for all the rookie seasons from 2017 to present, and we've highlighted how many times these players have been fouled. This data was presented by ESPN, so we didn't just make this up, honey. This is rooted in facts. Like I said, facts. So, as you can see, we highlighted Caitlin right there, and she's in line with pretty much all the rookies. And while you're looking at Caitlin, you see that one dot all the way at the top of the right corner? That is Miss Asia Wilson, who is also a #1 overall pick. And Asia had over 196 fouls in over 1,000 minutes of play. People were fouling her 196 times. But y'all want to call Caitlin the only victim. This is brand new. Okay. Google is free. It's always been free. But you're not even using that. You're just, ESPN told me that the W hates Caitlin. Would you let someone give an uninformed opinion about yourself? I didn't think so. So what makes you think you can attack these women like you've attacked Kennedy Carter, like you've attacked Vivian, you've attacked any single person, Angel Reese the most since the 2023 National Championship? And yet, you think that's valid. You think that's okay. But now that we're coming back at y'all, we're the haters, we're the racists. There is so much going on in the league right now, so many things to look forward to, so many rivalries that we're about to see start, and y'all are focusing on a narrative that nobody has any type of truth towards, no validity in it. And you're focused on that. We are so happy that y'all are here. We're so happy that these women are getting the platform, the sponsorships, the deals, the coverage that they so well deserve. We've been begging for years. But y'all are also taking away the basketball. This is a game. We used to be able to watch these ladies get spicy and kiki on Twitter and move on. We've been arguing with y'all for 2 weeks. So let's just get back to the basketball. There's so many exciting things that are happening, which we're gonna get into. Asia Wilson and Enrique are literally the leading scorers of the league right now. 26 to 28 points per game. Are you kidding me? Why aren't we talking about that? We're about to be on an Olympic break. These women are about to play for gold. Talk about that. Alyssa Thomas is leading in assists. Talk about that. But y'all want to focus on this little, Caitlin will be fine. We told y'all. We told y'all. Caitlin's going to have to muscle up a little bit. She's going to have to get some weight on her. That's fine. All the point guards in the WNBA have bigger muscle. Caitlin will get there. She's doing okay. She's just going to do better. But y'all want to what? Pity her? Make sure we lay on the ground so that it's easy for her? That's not what she wants. So why are y'all complaining for her? So with that, again, I say shut the hell up. Respectfully and disrespectfully. Let's watch some basketball, y'all. That's all I got to say. All right, child. So now that we done got our little talking to over with, hell, y'all deserved it. I'm sorry. We can talk about what else is going on in the W. So if you did not know, June 1st through the 13th is the start of the in-season tournament known as the Commissioner's Cup. Maria, what's a Commissioner's Cup? Girl, I'm gonna tell you, just wait, I'm coming. So the Commissioner's Cup, like I said, is an in-season tournament, meaning it's a tournament outside of the playoffs that happen at the end of the season that all of these teams compete in. The difference of this in-season tournament is that they're competing for a cash prize of $500,000. The cash prize pool is split across all the team members. Last year, we were able to see these teams kind of have, delineation from their actual regular season schedules to get into this tournament. Right now, the 40 games or the game that they're playing in this in-season tournament count towards their overall regular season record. This is very important to know because if a team is already not doing well and they don't do well in the in-season tournament, they might not be making the playoffs later in the season because this is going to count towards that overall record. And remember, the teams with the best records have their places and their seeds for the playoffs at the end of the season. So after that, there's no kind of seed that these teams get. The winner of the Commissioner's Cup doesn't automatically become the #1 seed of the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference for the playoffs. It's just for these leagues to have another opportunity to, one, play competitive basketball against each other, but especially to win that cash prize. So these June games, you about to see these, you thought you saw some battling, right? But child, when the money is involved, you about to see some battles. And speaking of, I want to talk about 2 upcoming games that I think are highly anticipated that we should be watching. So specifically on Tuesday, June 11th, we've got the Minnesota Lynx at the Las Vegas Aces. Now, honey, if you have been keeping up, if you haven't, the Lynx and the Aces are 2 of the top teams in the league right now. Battling out, beating so many people. They've only lost a few games between them. And that'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Pacific time in Las Vegas. And it'll be on NBA TV, but of course, that's also available on your WNBA League Pass. And girl, especially A'ja Wilson versus Napheesa Collier, you don't want to miss this. These are 2 of the leading scorers in the league. Napheesa's not in the top 2, she is in the top 5. So honey, you don't want to miss this. Another game, Thursday the 13th, the Seattle Storm at the Dallas Wings. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so 4 p.m. Pacific time. But that's going to be on ESPN. So some big battles for that specifically will be the Seattle Storm having like Skylar Diggins-Smith, Nneka Ogwumike, Nika Mioka, shout out to her because she's playing now, period, against people like Arike Ogunbowale, who is the leading scorer. We have Tierra McCowan, Maddie Secret, so many people on these 2 teams. That's going to be a battle, honey. And you know, especially in the 4th quarter when Arike comes to life, you ain't going to want to miss that on ESPN. So those are our 2 highly anticipated games. Of course, there's so many more going on, so make sure you got that WNBA app or you're following the WNBA and their social accounts to see all the other upcoming games. But those 2, you definitely cannot miss, honey. All right, child. So it is time to move on to one of our favorite segments, Glam Dunk, because we gotta highlight the tunnel fizz that these ladies just keep giving us back to back to back. Fire emoji, period, everything. I know that's right. Love it. So let's get right into it. In honor of the Dawn Staley. And Dawn Staley, if you don't know who she is a legend in the WNBA, period, but she is also the coach of the women's college basketball team at South Carolina. She also, though, played in the W, is literally one of the GOATs of the game, has so many awards, and she was on the front cover of Slam magazine last week. And in honor of her, 3 of her players showed up with the Slam magazine t-shirts, basically showing and debuting the cover for Dawn, as well as when it was released on social media. And we love to see it. So we have A'ja Wilson with the Las Vegas Aces. We have Alicia Gray with the Atlanta Dream. And we have Letitia Me here also with the Atlanta Dream. I love how they brought their own little, flavor and their little style to these t-shirts. They look absolutely gorgeous. And Dawn was, of course, looking amazing on that cover. So absolutely love to see it. And Dawn is the first coach to ever grace the cover by herself. So I know that's right, Dawn. And that's all history, period. So moving on, we have Angel Reese with the Chicago Sky. Come on, Solano, Angel, you're just like me for real. Because the way you were walking on the hills, you were like, a baddie can only bat for so long, period. You looked absolutely stunning. We love to see it. We also have Natasha Cloud. Natasha, come to the front. This fit. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. As soon as I saw it, I said, oh yes, Glam Dunk. 8, period. I know that's right for the Phoenix Mercury. You showed up. Next, we have Tina Charles with the Atlanta Dream. Tina is one of my favorite players ever. When she was at UConn, child, what a sight to see. And her to continue to be in the W, I absolutely love it. And this suit that you were giving us, the 2-piece. I know that's right, Tina. Atlanta, you were gifted something that day. And you should thank Tina, because I thanked her, period. And lastly, we have Miss Kia Stokes from the Las Vegas Aces. If you don't know, you should know. It is now Pride Month, and we here at Jones for the Dub are allies to the LGBTQ plus community. And so we, of course, had to give Kia a shout out for wearing her Pride shirt, and we love to see it. Happy Pride, y'all! All right, so that was Glam Dunk. Again, you ladies came 2-step. I took some fashion tips, okay? And now it's time to get into Tweets of the Week. Specifically, we're going to get into just one tweet of the week. However, make sure to follow us on socials because I will be sharing all of my favorite tweets of the week and some reactions from me, period. But we gotta talk about this tweet of the week about the Monica McNutt, Stephen A. Smith first take situation, because like this tweet says, Monica McNutt was cooking Stephen A. Smith, and he deserved it, period. This tweet from ebook, we love to see it, absolutely. And again, make sure to follow us on socials because I'll be giving my live reactions to all these tweets under this hashtag. Because honey, once this popped off, it was hard not to get a little giggle, a little cackle, a little chuckle, a little kiki on Twitter. And we needed that fun to get back to the basketball. So I appreciate it, Monica, because we needed that little spark. So girl, that is all we have for you today. Thank you again for coming back to our channel and continuing to tune into our rookie season. Make sure to, of course, follow us on all of our socials at Jonesing for the Dub. But while you're at it and you're here on our channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Click that little notification bell so you can see when we drop our episodes. We'll be coming to you weekly, of course, and if that changes, we'll let you know. But thank you again for tuning in to Jonesing for the Dub. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all. That'll be the thumbnail. Just my mom would be like, please, God.